Okay, I have the board put back together. All these little wire connector things are really difficult to pull apart and are a little bit painful to put back on too. I use these little, they look like little screwdrivers kinda. They came with this kit, which I got at Radio Shack, which is the Cronus 61-piece computer and electrical tool set. I went from never soldering or doing any kind of electrical sort of stuff before to doing this. I just got this kit. It comes with a soldering iron, these things, which are probes. And I guess people who do circuit bending stuff use these too, because the handles are plastic, but these parts are metal. But they're really, really handy for prying these difficult things off the board that attach the wires to the board. Like I said before, I broke this one on this side here, and I was going to use electrical tape to put it back together. No need. I pushed it in, and it seems to be holding fine, so I'm not going to put any extra stuff inside of here. Put the 5 screws back in, make sure you screw it back down to the board. And here's our brand new Rotary Encoder on the board. The thing that's annoying though is they sent me the Rotary Encoder, which works for the MPC 2500, but as you can see, it's a little bit different. The ones that are originally on the board set a little bit higher. They set the knob a little bit higher. There's a screw base here. These don't have it, so it's a little bit frustrating. My recording knob's going to be a little bit lower. And on their website, I'll just show you really quick. It shows the wrong encoder, but they say here that this is a picture of the wrong encoder, not the MPC 25 encoder, but you will receive the correct MPC 2500 encoder. I guess I did receive technically the right encoder. It's just unfortunate that it doesn't set the knob as high as the original. Maybe they couldn't get the original parts, but hopefully it works fine. Okay, so everything's put back together. All the knobs are back in place. As I said, the knob, the new Rotary Encoder, sets the knob a little bit lower than the original. Also, the originals are really smooth and have a nice feel to them. The new one, not so much. It kind of sticks on parts. You can feel it, its insides grinding against each other, and doesn't feel as good when you spin it around. But I didn't used to be able to record stereo. After a while, I got this brand new, and then is what started happening. I would only get the left or the right channel, and then a lot of static when I turn this, and I would have to lean and kind of push on this thing to try and get both channels to work at the same time, and you know, then it would go out depending. But now it works great. The only thing that I'm noticing is gain all the way down isn't completely shutting the sound out. Not even exactly sure if it always did, but I believe there was a lot more control down there. There doesn't seem to be much control on the low end. I've got it turned all the way up here, about 75% of the way, and it sounds the same all the way from 0 to 75. Not much change. And all the change, 0 to 75, seems to be no change. And then 75 up is where everything's at. So it's not perfect, but I can record without static, records clearly at both channels, so maybe I got to work on getting that repositioned so I have more control over in the low end and the lower gain area there. But accomplished what I set up to do, fix this myself without sending it out anywhere, order the parts, and again, it's not perfect, but I can record. So that's great. I hope this helps somebody, and if anybody's got any pointers for me to help out, please comment. Thanks a lot.